Hello, fellers, and welcome to the Woodenaxe Minecraft server. Tis I, Llama Monster, doing Llama Monster things on the server. One of those things is apparently making tree gardens. Somebody wanted me to walk through this one, which might get a little tricky because the sun's going down, but what could possibly go wrong? Oh dear. Anyway, this is the one where I have the free range villagers. They just kind of wander and do villager things. I have a little path. Maybe I should make the path bigger. I don't know, but I mean it works for now. This is the big building. Now, the second and third floors are actually vacant in this building, and it's actually a lot of room for activities up there. So if you fellers out there on interwebs land, um, if you can think of any other uses for this, I do like the idea of having available space for me to expand if I need to, and that's kind of why I did that. I just don't know what I'm going to use it for, so I don't know. Something to think about. We have little building in there for the villagers. Got these golem fellers everywhere. They spawn them everywhere, which I mean, you know, maybe that means they're safe. Leaving the door open, no doors is probably not the best plan, but I mean, if they all die, I can just spawn more. Or breed them or something. I don't know. But you, you guys are just standing here. Go find a bed. Oh, there's two beds right there. You don't know how to get to the beds because you're dumb as a box of rocks and you're as dumb as a potato. So, anyway, that is Bee Farm. Of course, I made that 100 years ago, Bee Farm up there. It's pretty neat. We have two villagers over there not being able to find a bed and a room full of beds. I mean, you know, I, you really can't fix that level of dumb. What are you going to do? It's like, it's that old adage, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink kind of thing. Plenty of room for these guys. They're just, you know. Anyway, what I did here is I kind of dumped flowers all over the place, kind of make it look aesthetical, and I got like the grass and stuff. And I did these buildings like this kind of on purpose, and I may have mentioned this before, but um, I didn't want to do fancy buildings because I figured that would kind of detract from the whole forest vibe. I want the forest to be the point, not the buildings. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Ow! Excuse me. I just can't believe it. These people, they just, ooh, copper. They just come in here. You know what? I probably should do some sort of a perimeter or so. I mean, I'm not going to, but I probably should. you know, it's fine. Ah, goodness. So we have that. The older buildings are over there. Got some over there. And you got a little bridge going from this building to that building. I got some beds and stuff set up upstairs up here that the villagers are generally too dumb to be able to navigate towards. Looks like a couple got in here, and I put in another staircase down there to help them. But I'll probably just clear these out, and this space could be for something else, you know. And this space over here, I can't really go over there yet because of the thing. But yeah, there's lots of room up there. Guys, what should I put in these buildings? You know, You got random villagers just standing because they don't. I don't understand. What are you gonna do? You got a bell there. Hit the bell. Nothing happens. Meh. I do like the fires. I think that's a nice touch. But I don't know. And he's in a flower. Ow. He's in a flower. So that's weird. Sometimes when I approach them, they figure out what they're doing. Sometimes not. Over there, as you can see, the giant glass thing, I put that there in the hopes that the nether trees would stop at a certain point, and they don't. I mean, you literally have to put like a huge block, like 5 or 6, you know, blocks on either side, and then straight up for. Uh, I just want manageable nether trees. I don't know. If you fellers have like an idea for that, let me know. Nether, I hate those trees. I mean, I don't hate them. They're lovely, but harvesting them is just a pain. This is one of the older buildings there. And this one's the first building that I ever made. Right here. This was actually my house and my storage for a while until I made, that guy over there. But it's still where I got another portal down here. It's right there. So that's cool. And I have a few villagers in here just in case everybody dies. I can just make everybody alive again. Because I have a carrot farm that apparently I keep robbing because there are no carrots. But I digress. Let's make it day and fly around a bit so that you can see the garden a little better. Because one of you did specifically say, "Hey Llama, I want you to walk around the path. I want to see the path." I'm like, why? There's a bed over here. Get my flying ready to fly. And we can do that. Anyway, the server's pretty nifty. It's got a bunch of regular people that show up. I'm probably the least reliable because, I have a binge and purge relationship with most of the servers that I'm on, which is fine. I mean, everybody does their thing. But anyway, you can see down there, especially over here in back, the buildings are kind of secondary. You almost don't even notice them because of the trees and stuff. That's kind of what I was going for, you know. But yeah, this is the top. Got some llamas because of course I do. But yeah, look at all the space I have down here, fellers. I mean, this is a lot of room for activities. So seriously, if you have an idea of what I can do let me know. I do have a lot more, going on this server in different locations. It's just I don't want this video to be too convoluted by going into that stuff. But you get the idea. If you're not a particularly good builder, which I don't think I am, trees and flowers and stuff like this really does hide a lot of sins, and it makes the place look interesting. Um, so I like it. Anyway, I think that's about all I got for you fellers for this one today. So I'm going to let you go here so I don't ramble on. But thanks for watching. Let me know what you think I should do in those big, gigantic rooms that I have with nothing in them. Um, wisdom and insight. That's what I need. Wisdom and insight. That looks a little cheesy. Maybe I ought to replace that with more of those. I don't know. But anyway, this was my first smelter. Huh. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm out. Thank you for stopping by today to watch this video. Please do all the YouTuber stuff like liking and sharing and subscribing. And most importantly, have an absolutely wonderful day.